on the Quartering's 450th channel. This is Unsleeved Media. I think this is his old channel. He made a video called "My Ban is Lifted! Woke, MTG, and Pokemon in Full-Scale Meltdown." Everyone's melting down because he can play a hobby. He could participate in a hobby he was already allowed to. He just couldn't go to the events. Does he want to go to a Magic the Gathering event in person? Would he be welcomed?
Oh boy, everybody.
Wow, that's the most energy I've ever seen this guy have. I've noticed that he's does he have allegations down the pipes? Because he is starting to virtue signal his cross more and more. Like I'm feeling a Russell Brand thing going on without any of the access. So I'm wondering, how deep does the grift go?
Welcome in. I don't know if anyone's even going to see this video because this channel has not uploaded in 3 years.
I'm watching, buddy.
But the
I don't even know. Someone sent it to me in the Discord. I guess they're watching.
ban has been lifted. I have been participating in Magic the Gathering tournaments for several months. I have been collecting Magic the Gathering cards, Pokemon cards, and a whole bunch of other things. In fact,
wow, he's so excited. So you're supporting these woke companies with your money again? That's weird and interesting. I can't believe you don't have a single conviction that you follow through on. That's so wild.
I have about $10,000 in product to open up to celebrate coming back.
I spent $10,000 on Magic the Gathering and Pokemon cards. Take that, woke corporations. Take that, Hasbro. What an idiot. What in the fuck? Why the fuck would you go spend $10,000 on a bunch of fucking trading cards for a hobby that's kicked you out? Wasn't he $250K in debt? Well, I guess it's fine.
To celebrate coming back to the TCG community, not just Magic the Gathering, but Pokemon as well. I'm going to be unboxing these tonight. A Lauren Eclipsed collector's box, which...
Cool. Is this just an ad to start making content on this channel again? Because you're like, well, I've uploaded 7 times a day on this channel and then another 7 on this channel. If I only upload 7 more times, then maybe it'll work this time.
Is not as good value as it was. I always love my fat packs. I know modern Wizards, SJW Wizards calls them bundles.
Literally is like SJW Wizards holding their things, showing their ads, being like, yeah, I do. I know they're SJWs, but my political convictions are not real and they are fabricated. I still very much love this woke hobby, but I also want right-wing grift bucks while I'm doing it. So if we could like really merge those two things, that would be ideal. Very beautiful. If you're a Quartering fan, how do you do it? You know what I've never encountered ever once? I've only seen these people allegedly on Twitter, and I don't know if that's real. I've never had someone come into this chat shooting for Jeremy. I've never one time had somebody in my comments like, bro, I love Jeremy, and I'm going to make arguments on his behalf and really show you that he's cool. That's never happened. If you are a Jeremy the Quartering fan, I would love to have a conversation with you on stream and figure out what the hell's going on there. What do you like? What's your favorite Jeremy video? Can you point to it? I know exactly what happened. He saw Deep Pocket Monster on YouTube, a Pokemon collector who has a ton of engagement by opening vintage Pokemon TCG packs, and now wants to get in on the bandwagon, calling it now. He's going to steal a format. He's going to try. That's like a... I've seen these. Those are like different formats altogether than this. I don't think he's capable of producing something like that. The way that you have to keep up the hype, which is maybe what you might be onto something, because he was, high energy at the beginning of this. Let's see if he can maintain it. Is he gonna do this content? Is it gonna be good? Can you imagine if Jeremy just followed his passions in a non-cynical way? What could possibly occur?
It will always be a fat pack to me. There's so much to talk about in the Magic the Gathering world and the Pokemon TCG world in terms of corporate greed, lawsuits, terrible card design, pandering to weird dorks, brightly colored hair people.
Okay, we got weird dorks right there. All he has to do is dye his hair and he'll be all of these things.
That do not buy the product.
Consumer guys are so strange. So now it's SJWs don't actually buy Magic the Gathering. It's just an SJW company pandering to SJWs when really it's me who buys them. I'm the one. There are so many woke people that play Magic the Gathering, dude. It's just such a big game. The thing that the right can't do is what they claim that we should do, and that's just, why can't everybody just get along and have community? Why do you got to bring politics into everything? That's them. The reason we, collectively, the left, talk about politics is them. It's not because we want to. Like, I don't fucking... Do you think that I spend my day, when I'm not on this stream, do you think I spend my day actively trying to reach out to right-wingers in my community and tell them, like, they suck and stuff? No. We're all trying to be together in this space that we live. You know, we go grocery shopping. We spend time with people. Instead, there's just this right-wing fervor to make it about themselves all the time. Well, this doesn't really cater specifically to me, so it makes me uncomfortable the whole time.
It's time. You know, I've been quiet about it. I've kind of kept things to myself. I've been playing Magic the Gathering events for quite a long time now. And I have a lot to say. In particular, I have a
lot to say, but it's just oddly exactly 10 minutes long, just like all my other fucking videos. So much to say, luckily. If we know anything about Jeremy's videos, they're punchy, to the point, well produced, well thought out. He gets his fucking thoughts out quick. 10 minutes is all he needs, dude.
A separate video I'm going to come out with tomorrow.
At least he's not reading an article
about the lawsuit, as well as some unboxings tomorrow. But I hope that each person that sees this video will leave a like on it.
No.
Because each like equals one woke dork melting down.
I don't know, man. Melting down? Because you get caught, because you're paying the Hasbro Corporation for their fucking paper cards? I don't care. The most outrageous thing about this is that you think people are upset. You think this is going to take up bandwidth from our lives. Jeremy is able to play Magic the Gathering in Wisconsin somewhere. No! I don't give a fuck. I never cared. I expect you to hopefully be more sociable and not get banned from another event for being a creep on cosplayers. That'd be sick. What if you don't? What if you're not a creep this time? After your fucking 10-year ban hiatus is gone.
I know that this video is going to cause some waves in the woke sector of Magic the Gathering.
It's a 2-week-old video. I haven't heard a thing about this. I just got wind of it because it was put in my Discord. Shit. I don't think it's making waves. I think there's more important stuff going on. I just like specimens, and so do the people who watch this channel. The people who watch this channel are little freaks, and they know it. And I love them. Rabid guys. The woke army is at your doorstep.
This is the sector that Wizards of the Coast chose to listen to 6-7 years ago when they banned.
Oh my fucking god. I hate him.
Me. And
that's so fucking cringe, bro.
That sector's advice has led to the game being in arguably the worst state it's ever been in.
So, I'm sorry. Jeremy here is like, they banned me and it's never been the same since. I was pretty much keeping it afloat. Fucking Jesus. Because he spends $10,000 on cards every week.
Everything
for his big unboxing streams they're gonna take off.
Woke turns to shit.
Everything woke turns to shit. All right, hold on. Let me see something. Is this good? Wokely, non-wokely though. Look at the jobs numbers. Quite woke. Whoa, look at that. Whoa, is that good? Oh, that's crazy. Look at the dip. It's weird that it was coming up and then it went back down. Why did that happen? It was coming up and then it went back down. What is going on? What is with all this wokeness? What the hell? These are all negative in the red jobs numbers for the record. This is bad. That's bad. Great. Okay. Well, anyway, the enshittification of America is, of course, directly resulting from capitalist overlords making everything worse. but line go up. It's not going up. Line continue to go down. Line bad. Did you see that like processors, RAM, all that stuff? There are going to be multiple companies that go out of business next year because they don't have any product to sell because the AI market, or the AI billionaire, not even the market, because there is no market for it. The AI data centers have bought up every fucking chip everywhere, and now they're just burning energy so that you can make bad AI like memes about Charlie Kirk. The bubble is overdue to pop. Oh, it's bad. It's definitely not going to work out. These data centers should be burned to the fucking ground, by the way. Every single one of them. If there's one in your community, it's time to tell Benjamin Netanyahu that there are terrorists hiding in it.
And that's what has happened to Magic the Gathering. Now,
Benjamin Netanyahu said there were terrorists in there. I agree.
Pokemon TCG has a whole different set of problems that I'm going to talk about in another video later this week.
Because that would be over the 10-minute allotment for this video. And what we need are more 10-minute quartering videos.
That's more of a simple supply and demand versus greed problem. Hasbro and Wizards of the Coast.
Mm-hmm. Those all sound like capitalist words. That's interesting.
They chose to side with woke weirdos who are out there blowing their whistles at ICE and not.
How do you fit bootlicking into this? I can't believe he's just so down bad he can't keep his fetish from his content. He's always gluck in the fucking boot every single chance he gets. Like literally, he's just throating hot leather.
Not buying Magic the Gathering cards, not supporting their local trading card game stores. Do you know how many Magic the Gathering stores have closed around me in the past 5 years? Well, the answer is nearly all of them. Nearly.
During COVID? That's crazy. I can't believe that the mishandling of a global pandemic by the Republican president that you voted for and love, I can't believe that fucked over small businesses. I can't believe that corporations are continuing to ruin small businesses. So wild.
All of them have closed down. Why? Because Wizards of the Coast has chosen to listen to fat, greasy male predators.
That's you! That's literally you! Hello? Crazy. I don't know how you can fucking try to say other shit. These other people are guilty of my crimes, actually.
And trans weirdos,
trans people have ruined the games. That's right. They ruined them.
In terms of what kind of cards they want to print, who should represent their game. Now, the game is almost exclusively represented by far leftoid soy boys. And
dude, why are you crashing the fuck out? Far leftoid soy boys. I'm a far rightoid stew boy. I don't eat soy, I eat stew. Stew keeps me manly. And beer. Pissing in my basement. The basement piss might be the most manly part. Leftoid soy boys, that's right. Get a job, Jeremy? He has never had one.
The proof is in the pudding. Wizards of the Coast is literally being sued because they have ruined their own game. This is what happens when you stop listening to actual players like myself, actual people that spend real money in the game.
Bruh, money isn't speech. I don't care. I don't know. What are you upset about? Like, they don't make cards you like, I guess? But you're like, I spend $10,000 on their cards anyway? You're a cuck. Why hasn't he changed his name to the Cuckening?
Not woke weirdo Reddit warriors that spend all day whining and complaining about hate speech.
Dog, your whole job is whining and complaining. That's your whole job. 55 videos a day, 10 minutes each, 14 channels. Please buy the coffee. The wokes are killing everything. You're literally complaining the whole time in this. I can't. The video is other people are complaining. You're the one that's complaining. I wouldn't fucking be talking about this unless you were here doing this complaining. You started it.
And words they don't like, and not enough troons in the game. Okay.
We're 4 minutes in. We're going to get more sophisticated TOS savvy slurs. Let's go.
There's not enough more representation. Well,
there's not enough representation. In what? No one is talking about this. No one out here is like, I need more representation. Fucking 13-year-old memes. Just the way he likes them. Fucking nice and Epstein.
Now we get the Spider-Man set. How'd that work out for you? Wizards of the Coast is so desperate nowadays that they have been pandering with these ridiculous
Spider-Man set? You think that the Hasbro Corporation did a Spider-Man crossover with Marvel because of trans people and not the money? Who cares? No trans person was like, you better fucking give me Spider-Man magic cards right now. Who fucking was out there doing that?
crossover sets that the game never needed.
Yeah, I agree that the crossover sets are unnecessary, but that's what happens when Wizards of the Coast sold themselves to the Hasbro Corporation. Like, you're complaining about capitalism, as always. Everything they don't like is their own fault.
Back when I played, back before they banned me. Magic the Gathering never needed cringe Spider-Man or cringe Lord of the Rings or cringe Final Fantasy crossovers.
If anything, Lord of the Rings is the only one that makes sense. Lord of the Rings cards make sense in Magic the Gathering.
Or cringe Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is the actions of a desperate company, of a company desperately in need.
Hasbro bought Wizards of the Coast in 99. Look at this. Yeah, but Wizards of the Coast had some of their original members still for some time. Like, they're fully subsumed now. This always happens. It's just a corporate brand now.
Of advice from somebody who has played the game since 1994. They need advice from somebody who has spent tens of thousands of dollars playing their game, cracking packs, going to events.
Dude, he just wants to say that I spent money on this, so I should get more vote on what happens in it. It's just wild. It's just a hobby, man. You're just suspiciously cucked by this corporation. Like, you just want to, like, as a status symbol, I guess, open packs. I think what he really wants to do is be able to write off his hobby at the end of the year.
Learning the game, teaching the game to thousands of people through this YouTube channel, Unsleeved Media. You may know me as MTG Headquarters.
You may know me as MTG Headquarters. Look at this channel trailer.
Hey, my name's Jeremy, and if you love Magic the Gathering, I'm going to show you a few reasons why you're going to want to subscribe to my channel, MTG Headquarters. Let's go.
I have a few observations. We're unkept. This is the exact scent that I expect in a Magic the Gathering setting. Like at the gaming store, this guy makes a lot of sense now. Look at the event that I got kicked out of for being a creep. Sick, tight.
But the meltdown, I promise you, will be enormous from this.
No one's melting down. The most offensive thing right-wingers often do that don't have power, like the fastest with actual power, are, pretty bad. These guys, the most offensive thing they do is think that they're offensive. I'm going to trigger so many people. Shut up. No one fucking cares.
I have kept this information to myself for a long time, but I have decided I can no longer let Wizards of the Coast drive this game into oblivion.
TheQuartering is going to save it? Come on, man.
They have been listening to these far leftoid fake communist losers.
Fake communist losers? What is it? What makes someone a fake communist? What does that even mean?
Okay, like Tolarian Community College for the past 10 years.
Tolarian Community College? 1.26 million subscribers. Oh no. Oh, I have seen this individual pop up before. Isn't this like the most popular Magic channel? It looks exciting. Let's get a vibe. Why do you hate this Wokey? Is it probably because he's promoting education? Sorry, I don't like anything that even remotely resembles education as a right-winger.
So, a funny thing happened.
Oh my god. We have production value, a good camera, fun, stuff going on, a quality vibe. Uh-oh.
I was cleaning out my closet, and this is going to sound crazy or make me look like I don't know what, but in it there was a box from 1,000,000 years ago that I opened up, and I swear to goodness it was a case of Zendikar Rising Collector booster. Boxes.
That's cool.
Talk about finding loose change in your couch, eh?
Gonna be honest, I understand if you're into this, why you like this guy. He already has a good vibe. I think he seems genuinely excited about the hobby. So here's the industry Jeremy's trying to break into.
Maybe, I'll draft Zendikar Rising, which is fun, but these I can't believe are only going for $288.
Rip one, bro. Rip it, bro. Hold on. We're ripping. I'm about the money shot. Ooh, and the info on screen. Look, man, I understand if you're really into this. He's giving you all the information you want. It's a good vibe, digestible information. You can kind of watch it on the side.
We're gonna pull this out, and we're gonna get ourselves a fetch land. Oh, it's an arid mesa. That's fetch land number 1 of 3 already. I'm not even 1 pack deep, baby. We also got Razor Verge Thicket.
That looks cool as fuck. Can you imagine how long it took to draw this fucking tree? Anyway, so I could just I frankly don't care about Magic the Gathering. Wanted to watch that way more than I wanted to watch this just because he was excited about the hobby. So I understand the popularity. Jeremy is just griping and bitching. And frankly, this looks like shit. This looks like dog shit. It's probably busy as fuck on my stuff as well. Holy shit.
Years. And where has that gotten them? When I left this space, okay, there were hundreds of thriving Magic the Gathering channels. Hundreds. Now there's like 3. How'd that work out for you? Listening to, oh, can I have $1 Tolarian? How about the Mana Source, who ripped the Magic community off for $80,000 for some back injury and then never published another video?
Is there just like old YouTube drama he's upset about?
How about all these people who talk about, oh, there's not enough trans people in the game?
Dude, what is with your obsession with trans people? What is the obsession? I genuinely think the only thing that they can do is complain about people, because if they're not spending their time criticizing people outwardly, that energy would be placed inwardly, and that would be very uncomfortable.
How is the game working out for you now? How is the community thriving now?
Name one fucking community that's thriving right now from a monetary perspective. Which industry is thriving right now? None of them. The only thing that's thriving is the AI bubble that's going to pop.
That you bent the knee to men pretending they're women. How is the community doing?
It's always men pretending they're women. That is the only kind of trans person that exists to this person.
Now that you brought these woke weirdos into the game.
Bunch of woke weirdos. He just has repeated himself 1,000,000 times.
That damaged the Magic cards during tournaments to virtue signal about MTERFs.
What the fuck are you talking about? Transmit non-binary people. He doesn't understand anything. It's okay. Jeremy will perish from the cheese curds and rage soon.
Yeah, I'm a turf.
Yeah, I'm a turf. Good God. You're a radical feminist? Why is Jeremy like, yeah, I'm a turf? His fucking fingernails out. Oh my God. Sure. Glinner ass. Motherfucker. I don't even know if he knows what that fucking word means. I don't know why trans people have anything to do with this. They didn't when he got banned. He got banned because he was being a creep on a cis female cosplayer. There were no trans people involved. He's a big feminist, a radical feminist, in fact.
That's right. I don't care if trans people play Magic the Gathering, but I don't want their opinion about what cards should be. I
don't want a trans person's opinion on Magic the Gathering cards. You have explored your gender. Now you cannot enjoy art! Why? Because he's just transphobic for no reason. I don't know. I'm sure Jeremy's card bundles are very flammable.
Cards should exist. How much
just stacks of them in his house.
representation we need.
More representation. You're the one fucking complaining about representation, you little bitch. You're the fucking one who's like, there's not enough fat, Wisconsinite, alcoholic, soon-to-be divorced white guys in Magic the Gathering, and I would like more representation. I'm tired of these wokies making it about them and not me. You're the one bitching about representation, you fuck.
Magic the Gathering never needed
Why are you out of breath?
To pander, ever. But they started listening to morons like Tolarian Community College and Wedge from the Mana Source and Reddit dorks And look where that got them.
He thinks his opinion matters more because he is a real life troll, physically a troll.
Game is an absolute shambles. I was right.
About
When they banned me, they thought I would get quieter. But guess what? I have a YouTube channel with 2 million subscribers now.
cool, man.
There's not a single Magic the Gathering YouTuber that's anywhere near that.
Okay, alrighty.
Because most people who play this game are either apolitical, they don't care about politics, or they are normal.
So not you. Why does Jeremy think he's normal? There's nothing normal about him. Jeremy, you so crazy.
Which means they might vote Democrat. They might
vote Democrat. Jesus.
might vote Republican, but it is not their whole life. They don't need...
It's your whole fucking life. All of these criticisms are about himself.
the game they use for escapism.
You didn't even fucking open a pack or escape at all. You're wallowing in all of your bullshit and transphobia right now. The whole video has just been you being sad.
To push politics. Why
You are the one pushing politics.
do you think Pokemon is eating your lunch, Wizards of the Coast? Mark Rosewater. Why do you think Pokemon continues to
Japanese company, not American?
thrive? Have they released a trans Pikachu yet?
I don't even know what genders are going on in Pokemon. Pretty sure trans Pikachu is canon. There are trans characters in the Pokemon series. There is a trans Pikachu. There's literally a trans pride Pokemon. Actually, they have. Also, Ditto's the first thing I thought of, by the way. Most legendary Pokemon are non-binary. What the fuck, guys?
No, they haven't. Because the game is what's most important. The virtue signaling does not sell cards. And
You're the one virtue signaling, you fuck.
when will somebody at Wizards of the Coast ever answer for destroying the local game store community?
Buddy, if you're upset about small businesses failing, I think you should consider criticizing the actual capitalist mechanisms that cause that.
In the early 2000s, the local game store community was thriving. Even small towns of 30, 40,000 people had a half dozen stores to play Magic the Gathering at.
Yep. And now, because of corporations, because of rent prices, because of the cost to have small businesses, they cannot thrive, Jeremy. It's not because it got woke or whatever. Like you just said, you spent $10,000. I guarantee you they make more money now off Magic the Gathering than they did in the 90s.
Now I live in a Magic the Gathering wasteland, and I live in a city group that has 100,000 people, and there's one store. One. And it's a chain that rips their customers off
Games Workshop.
by charging eBay prices for their cards. Why would I ever buy from them?
Why would you buy from a corporation? That does sound like it would not be supporting my local community. I can't believe the thing that the woke leftist communists have been saying is shitifying your hobby is actually happening. What the fuck do you mean you were right? We were fucking right, and we continue to be. This hobby is not going to thrive under capitalism the way that this is. Like, it could still be a capitalist. In fact, I would not say communism for cards at all. But you could definitely have the communities around them have the ability to say, have a business and afford it, which would start very structurally at deciding how landlords can operate and how corporate property ownership works, you know, and how much money those fucking corporations force small businesses to funnel up to them to have the rights to fucking sell any of the cards and shit. Like, all these game companies have to work, in any company or any of these small businesses that do anything, record store, fucking card companies, gaming stores, they all have to have brand deals and shit. Yeah, it's a good take, but maybe it's gay people. Dude, you're right. I'm sorry. I was thinking about it too, macro level. Actually, because in his city of 100,000 people, there are 100 gay people, and 10 of them are trans, he's very upset.
Why would I ever support my local game store when I could just buy on eBay?
Actually, it's probably like half.
They
Half of all people are gay as fuck.
have abandoned the local game store. They have abandoned what made them great.
No more third places because they have abandoned what made them great. MAGA definitely caused this. And, I mean, sorry, dude. You're just wrong.
Magic the Gathering is a game that thrived on escapism.
Does it? Escapism? I guess since you're concentrating on playing the game, you're escaping, I suppose? I don't think the card game is very immersive. Like, how is that escapist, except that you're spending your time playing a game, I guess?
We went to Dominaria.
We did?
Went to Tarkir. We went
He can't think of any of the places.
to Innistrad. We went to these places to escape modern politics.
You didn't to escape modern politics? Well, sorry, buddy. Modern politics isn't escapable. You live and exist, and it is affecting your hobby negatively, the things that you vote for. It just is. That you're too stupid to understand that is your flaw.
escape the grind of our
There was the Tarkir set last year. Well, he doesn't like that.
daily jobs, of the grind of trying to pay rent, the grind of dealing
Listen to yourself. The grind of trying to pay rent. To who, Jeremy? To who are we paying this? Fucking idiot. Oh, I just want to get over trying to pay rent. Well, the game store that you're saying you wish still existed failed because it couldn't pay rent. Because the corporations that own it didn't allow for that. Your third spaces have been taken by landowners.
bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
And now
Go ahead and ask your store owner. Go ahead and ask your local store owner what their biggest problem is. Bills.
you let these losers destroy your game. Who told you?
Yeah, I agree. They did let losers destroy their game. Corporations. Capitalists. Right-wing fucking losers. Trump 2028 shitting down there. You are a cuck. Jeremy would love if he was the My Little Pony figure in Trump's cum jar. That would be his ultimate life win. But instead he has to be a whole man. He hates trans people because in some ways he identifies, but not the same. He's like, gender? Pff, you can only be a man or woman. But I can be the My Little Pony cum jar figurine for Donald Trump. That's what I want.
Who told you that listening to a bunch of trans activists was going to destroy your game?
Who? What trans activist said, yes, please, can you charge too much rent for local game stores?
I said that.
Can you destabilize all economies? All secondary economy, anything that isn't a necessity, can you destabilize all that? Well, and necessities too, by mishandling a global pandemic, please? And then thrusting ourselves into fascism and then using wildly inefficient, spite-based politics centered around Donald Trump's narcissism and dementia and hope it works out. I hope it works out. Why isn't everything but good now? Listen to your fucking self, man.
And now you're getting sued.
What a fool.
And now local game stores are never worse. It's because Wizards of the Coast and Mark Rosewater and all the cucks that work there.
You cannot call other people cucks, man.
Not all of them. There's some good people that work at Wizards that I've talked to a lot. You guys wanted to use this game, a game that earned its platform on apolitical escapism, to put
apolitical escapism? You don't think there's any politics going on in the Wizards of the Coast's storyline behind their stuff? There's no politics? I bet that wouldn't hold up to a single moment of scrutiny.
push your agendas.
Mm-hmm. Not your agenda, Trump 2028. Just violate the Constitution, brother. No agenda here. I'm not on any agendas.
Now, the game is in the worst shape it's ever been.
Mm-hmm.
How'd that work out for you? You sell a lot of Spider-Man? Are you going to sell a lot of stupid-ass Marvel Avengers? Yeah, you're about 8 years too late on anyone giving a damn about Marvel.
Mm-hmm. It's a corporate crossover. Yep.
All right. Well, now I'm back.
Now I'm back, and I'm going to fix it because I'm going to say corporations are bad, actually. Huh?
And I'm telling everyone that I'm here to speak the truth. Wizards can either listen to me or they can fade into obscurity.
Why does Jeremy think that he's going to do anything? What?
Because for some reason, Pokemon's doing just fine. I wonder why that is. You have the best game in the world, run by the worst people in the world.
Is Magic the Gathering the best game in the world?
And I'm back to point it all out. Box openings tomorrow. Looking forward to it. Talk to you again real soon.
So his 10-minute timer went off. And he signed off immediately. Great. He looks tired as fuck. All right, let's see how many views his fucking unboxing videos got. Uh-oh. They're not? He's trying to do giveaways. Monster pull. Insane pull from MTG. Like, the videos...
Borderless? Oh! Boys! Not the best. but this thing is beautiful.
What the fuck is this camera angle? Look at this. Yeah, these are awful. Look at this. This is terrible. It looks so bad. You can't even see this shit. Jeremy. And he turned it part of the way.
Okay. Perfect.
Like he changed.
I'm not sure what this symbol is.
At some point he turns the fucking
all right,
camera.
It is beautiful looking. I don't. All right.
All right. That's enough fucking Jeremy for me. The grift never fucking stops with this guy. He is never going to be the guy he thinks he is, ever.